Hey guys, it's Tom from Explore with Tom and Maddie, and today on the channel I'm going to be installing a bull bar on my N80 Hilux. The bull bar in question today will be the Ironman deluxe bar. It took me about 30 to 45 minutes to unwrap the whole thing, and following that, while I was unwrapping, I also sorted all the other little parts and accessories to go along with it. Then for this install, I've also bought a carbon winch, a 12,000 pound, and I've put all the curries on top of the cables to protect them for longevity, ready to go in. Now here's the car here. To start with, we've got to remove the front bumper or the grille and get it all ready for the first assembly to go in. Hey guys, I've just removed the front bumper on the Hilux, as you can see in the previous video. Now our next step is going to be removing the bottom plastic along with trimming the air ducts, or you'd call like an air vent or an air guide even, into the radiator and intercooler. And then to follow that, we've got the little black plastics on the side up here to remove. And finally I'll be taping up around the bottom of the headlights and a bit of the guard to then paint where the clear plastic is, matte black, or whatever black paint I've got on hand, just so when you look through the little gap with the bar, you can't really just see straight onto the clear plastic there. Okay, so I've removed the front plastics and I've painted under both headlights, and I've also done a little bit of trimming at the bottom here. The next step is going to be adding on the bull bar cradle, and I've already got one of the plates in place ready to mount the cradle, just to give you what it looks like. Okay, so now the winch cradle's all in place with all the bolts done up and it's been aligned for centre. The next step's going to be adding on the winch and running the wires up to the battery ready for connection later on. Okay, so I've just refitted the front grille, which I had to cut down to size to fit. So it's just been trimmed up on the bottom. It still clears the winch only just. And then I've added in the top support member from the bar itself, from the bumper bar itself. We've had to cut out both top corners. It brings out that little fixing. So here's the bull bar on. I still have to tighten up all the bolts and align it, and just setting it so it'll have the same gap on either side of the bar with the front fenders. It was a bit tricky getting the bar up between myself and my dad. So I don't actually have any footage of it because we're kind of just running around everywhere. But it's going well. So here's the finished product. It's all fitted up. I've got all the fog lights and park lights all wired in. Little skid plates on the side, all tuck up nicely, along with the carbon winch in the front. The only issue I think I'm going to find with it is the handle to do free spills just on the inside here. So I'll just have to lift up and turn myself, but it shouldn't be too much of a drama. While fitting the buller, I found that I had the cradle set across on a slight angle, so I've adjusted that and it's all pretty much squared up right now. Super stoked with how it's all turned out, and definitely recommend the Ironman